Have you ever felt trapped, like you were facing an impossible situation? That's exactly where the Israelites were, living as slaves in ancient Egypt. Their cries for help reached the heavens, and a plan was set in motion, starting with a baby in a basket floating down the Nile. That baby was Moses. Raised as an Egyptian prince but forced to flee after defending his people, Moses lived as a shepherd in the desert. It was there, in the quiet wilderness, that he encountered a bush that burned but was not consumed. From this fire, God spoke, calling Moses to go back and lead his people to freedom. Armed with a staff and God's promise, Moses returned to Egypt to confront the most powerful man on earth, Pharaoh. Moses and his brother Aaron went before Pharaoh, saying, "Let my people go." But Pharaoh's heart was hard. He refused. So God began to show his power. The Nile River turned to blood. Swarms of frogs, gnats, and flies covered the land. A terrible pestilence struck the livestock, painful boils afflicted the Egyptians, and fiery hail rained down from the sky. Still, Pharaoh would not yield. Devouring locusts ate every green thing left, and a thick, suffocating darkness fell over Egypt for 3 days, a darkness so deep it could be felt. Pharaoh's defiance only grew stronger. Then came the final, most devastating plague. God warned that the firstborn son in every Egyptian household would die. The Israelites were given specific instructions. Mark their doorposts with the blood of a lamb. That night, the angel of death passed over the homes of the Israelites but struck the Egyptians. The sound of weeping filled the land, and a grief-stricken Pharaoh finally broke. He summoned Moses and told him to take his people and leave immediately. This event is remembered as the first Passover. The Israelites didn't even have time to let their bread rise before they began their journey out of Egypt. They were free, but their trial wasn't over. Pharaoh changed his mind and sent his army of chariots to chase them down. Trapped between the charging army and the vast Red Sea, it seemed like their journey to freedom was over before it had even begun. But Moses raised his staff, and God parted the waters, creating a dry path for the Israelites to walk through. Once they were safely across, the sea crashed back down, swallowing Pharaoh's army whole. In the wilderness, at the foot of Mount Sinai, God gave them the 10 Commandments, a guide for how to live in community and in relationship with Him. They built a beautiful tabernacle, a portable sanctuary, so that God's presence could dwell among them. The story of the Exodus isn't just about escaping slavery. It's about a journey toward a new identity and new covenant, and a new hope guided by a God who hears the cries of His people and leads them toward a promised land. Thanks for watching. If this story inspires you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.